Again on another Bitter Truth Thursday podcast. What's good, my people? Now shout out to lady in the pink shoe. Yes, the lady's VIP subscriber of the mag Patreon. Much respect. And also shout out to Mona. Yeah, VIP patron of the mag Bitter Truth channel right here. Appreciate y'all. Now, we're gonna start out with this supposedly sunscreen misinformation that they're talking about, because this is real big that they're bringing to the masses lately about, this information online as far as these sunscreens. And I already told you, it shouldn't be a supposedly, argument about that if you have any brain. You have to understand all these chemicals that you're putting on your skin actually seek into your bloodstream. I don't understand what they're talking about when they mention misinformation war, because like I say, only one source control the information, and it's the devil people who own all media. That's what you need to understand. And when they want to bring something to the masses' attention, they talk about misinformation spread by regular people. What a dumb shit. We're gonna get into this right here and talk about it with the sunscreen misinformation. Just make it run.
This summer, an anti-sunscreen movement is heating up online and spreading misinformation that...
Listen what they're saying, people. Anti-sunscreen. They claim that people is basically against the sunscreen, so they're putting out these videos. So they're making a hit, and the supposedly sunscreen, companies. Pay attention here, people, and listen what they go tell you here.
Lead to potentially dangerous behavior.
Dangerous
now
behavior.
dermatologists are working to stop the trend and its source.
Yes, and it's dermatologists working to stop the source and the trend. You hear that, people? Listen to them play good guys, and they're the one who actually doing damage to the masses. Pay attention
Yes,
here.
News confirmed tracked where the movement began and the real-life impact it's having on young people's health.
Okay, let's
Meg
listen.
Oliver has the story.
Let's listen, people.
Stop using sunscreen, okay? The sunscreen chemicals seep into your bloodstream after just one day.
And listen, people. Listen, that what they just say is real talk. So I wanted to figure out, is that's what they call misinformation here? Listen, me people, no chemical should never be in anything that you rub on your skin. Did you know that, people? They should never make lotion with chemicals or these sunscreen. No way. Because I already told you the enemy of the body of the human beings is chemical, people, synthetic chemical made by these wicked people to actually destroy you and break your body down. Pay attention. Listen.
Social media influencers are throwing shade on sunscreen.
So you hear that, people? Is the social media influencers is throwing the shade on them, basically. They're the one who basically throwing dirt, they claim, on the sunscreen company or the products. You have to understand, people. The supposedly, influencers is the one who sell you all the bullshit and the destruction. You better remember that. That's what they did now. They're moving from the mainstream to the social media, hauling to get the people to believe them in what they say, like it's regular people saying these things because they're actually trying it. But pay attention, listen.
Falsely claiming these products hurt your health.
Yes, it
Stop
do.
wearing sunscreen because it's terrible for
Black
your
and
skin.
white,
It's messing up your estrogen levels. It has a lot of bad toxic...
Okay, so what the fuck is you putting on your face right now? Is it the same damn man-made shit? Because all of it got chemical in it. Listen, people, these social media influencers are gonna send you down the same wicked pipe hole. They're not here to save nobody. Listen.
things inside of it.
Some even outlining how to make your own sunscreen right in the kitchen, with clips amassing millions of likes.
Listen.
The trend took off on social media in the last month. It's reflective of a growing shift in how young Americans view sun safety.
Listen.
A new study by Orlando Health found that
They're not doing no study, people. It's all fake shit for the dumb masses. No study. You are a guinea pig in this laboratory that we're in. That's exactly what they're doing. Working experiment and all the peoples who are here. They're not working experiment on rats to see if it can work on you. No, we are the guinea pigs in this side of the earth. Listen here.
7 adults under the age of 35 say daily sunscreen use is more harmful than direct sun exposure.
Yes, and that's 100% truth. The sun could never be a natural source and still give you cancer. That's 100% bullshit. And I already told you, if the sun give you cancer, you best believe that's not a natural source of light. But if if it's a whatever we thought it was, yes, then all of these things right here is real, meaning that the sun is not gonna damage you. It's those things you're putting on to prevent the sunburn. Do you get it or not? These things that you put on that gonna stop your skin from burning, they claim gonna stop the radiation from going in your body. All lies for the dumb masses. So like I tell you about all the other chaos, all they have to do, show you the danger in one thing to lead you to another. Always jumping out the frying pan straight in the fire.
That's 14% of the demographic.
Listen.
Are you seeing an increase in patients who are anti-sunscreen?
Listen.
100%.
Yes,
And
bam. Of course, they're seeing patients that anti-sunscreen. Of course, you're a damn doctor that's checking out people that anti-supposedly sunscreen people. How would you know? You ask them, or you're against the sunscreen and now you're coming with some kind of sunburn or, trace of cancer from the sun. It's all bullshit, people. This is how they give you order out of chaos. I keep telling you, whatever they're scaring you from, yes, it's not the danger, it's whatever they're gonna bring you for the remedy. It's whatever they're gonna bring you to get you out of that situation. Gonna be the destruction.
it was not like this before.
Dermatologists like Dr.
What a
Janine
fucking
Downey
fake
say they're
about
already
dermatologists.
seeing more cases of skin cancer
There
in
you
young
go, people.
adults.
2 weeks ago, I diagnosed 3 squamous cells.
They're full of shit, people. 100%, as you could see that one with the 3 6s on the hand sign. That's what they're doing, showing their signs and symbols, because they're not about saving nobody. You have to understand that. So yes, the peoples nowadays that against sunscreen is showing up in the dermatologists with skin cancer. You believe that? And I guess they give them an interview to find out if there was anti-sunscreen. Is that real? All bullshit you're getting, this devil earth, people. Don't follow it. Take a listen.
2 malignant melanomas in 1 week,
melanoma.
along with
Take a look.
several basal cell carcinomas.
Listen again.
Downey say they're already seeing more cases of
Yes.
skin cancer
The
in young
reason why you're seeing any supposedly rising in any cancer is because of the new world. The juice that they're poking up in everybody, the mRNA, the new thing that they're bringing in to save everybody, actually destroying everybody. Listen.
adults.
2 weeks ago, I diagnosed 3
Watch that
squamous
fucking
cells
fake,
and
3.
2
Look at the
malignant
signs.
melanomas in
Look
1
at the
week,
signs, people.
along with several
Wow.
basal cell carcinoma. And that's
Wow.
me, just one little dermatologist.
There you go.
A study late last year by the Middlebury Institute of International Studies
Don't listen to no study. Don't never follow no study. It's the government people tricking you here in hell. The study gonna make you move in the wrong direction. That's why they give you those fake study. I already told you, your hardest study. 100%. Your hardest study. And like I tell you, I'm not wrong, people. I never miss. You can't use chemical on your body. Now, if the social media influencers is telling you that, yes, they're right. You listen to me or not. If it's the social media influencers is coming out and tell you, listen, these sun blockers and these things that they give you to rub on your skin got wicked chemical in it that gonna harm you, then the social media influencers is 100% right. We don't miss and we don't play around here. Okay, yes, they tell you the truth if they tell you that. We can't be biased, we can't be lying. The truth is, if those social media influencers tell you that, they never lie. It's the truth, it's the 100% truth. You can't keep putting these chemicals on your body. Remember, I told you about them making patches. Even pregnancy patch, people. Patch to prevent women from getting pregnant. Patch to stop man from getting a woman pregnant. All of these things. Patch for nicotine. All these patches. Patches for pain. All of these things, people. They tell you one thing. Anything you put on your skin shall seek into your bloodstream. How can they treat you with a patch if that shit is not gonna seek in your bloodstream, people? Anything you put on your skin is now in your body. Yes, people, you got pores. Yes, them things gonna seek inside your bloodstream. They can give you something to rub on an area and they tell you, look, it's gonna do this and do that. Why? Because they're actually telling you that whatever you put on your skin gonna seek into your bloodstream. So no lie here. That's real shit. Listen.
Monterey, examine misinformation around sunscreen and sun exposure.
Wow.
First, that sunscreen is cancerous or otherwise
Yes,
harmful.
100% in. I'm the same one who tell you that from day one, people. Now they're coming up with this shit like it's something new. In 2017, I did a live show, and this is what the topic was about. Long show, discussing these deadly shit they call sunscreen. Yes, the devil people working on you right there with their logo, with the sun ray. That's what you need to know. And none of these things can stop you from having no cancer. Yes, people, if you want to be real, that's what actually giving you cancer. Remember, I already told you, cancer just don't pop up. It's these things that they give you to participate in. That's what giving you cancer. The food they give you to eat, all of it, people. All of these things that they give you to use, the way of life, on this devil side of the earth, gonna harm you. Cancer is the name of the game, people. Take a listen.
Something dermatologists and researchers say is inaccurate.
I have a couple of patients that are like
Listen,
that. They only want the
it's
natural.
inaccurate, people. They come to save these companies, these sunscreen companies. Remember what I tell you. These are all puppets. The sunscreens, it belongs to the devil. They own all these products that they lead the masses into using for their destruction. They own them, people. You know now. You understand that by now, right? All these things that you get contact with is all by design. And listen, they put the deadly chemical in there for you. There is no escaping it. So why you sit there worry about the sun gonna give you cancer? Run to these people to give you some lotion to block it. And bam, that's how you end up with cancer. This is the world you live in. We got to use these things that we seen as example, like the COVID shot. They come up with this supposedly coronavirus, which is a common cold. They figure that, hey, if you show any kind of cold symptoms, we can just tell them it's a deadly virus and bam, hit them with the real virus in the vial, the wicked chemical. So you tell the people something is naturally flowing around in the air, going to your nose. You need these precautions. You need to take these measures and bam, the measures is the fucking problem. That's what they do. So you have to understand, you dumb enough to run from the sun, you run right into the devil's arms.
Things, but I tell them all the time, the level of pollutants in the air.
Yes, and where would the pollution come from? Who is polluting the air? This is 100% bullshit. And if it's the air supposedly getting polluted by people just doing things, that wouldn't do shit to you. That's what you need to understand. It wouldn't be some kind of cancer going to your skin and nothing. The sun don't have nothing to do with this supposedly environment and toxic air. How did the sun give you cancer? That's what we need to hear.
Weekly and monthly basis is significantly more toxic than
go.
any chemical they're going to rub into their skin.
What a fucking fake shit, people. What a bullshit. And if the chemical is not in the air, then the air is not dangerous. The chemical is our 100% problem, people. From day one, that's what they've been serving us up. Wow, unbelievable that they're lying like this, people. Why they sitting there and lie? They know already it's the foreign shit that getting inside your body, whether it's seeking or you drink it, you take it in a pill, you shot it in your bloodstream. That's our problem. The chemical is our problem. 100%. Now go back a little bit. Let's listen to this fool. Again.
First, that sunscreen is cancerous or otherwise harmful.
100%
Something dermatologists and researchers say is inaccurate.
Wow, they
I
say
have
it's
a couple of patients that are like that. They
Wow.
only want the natural things, but I tell them all the time,
Listen.
the level of pollutants in the air.
There is no natural things here, people. Nothing natural about nothing that they offer up in this earth, man. Stop listening to these liars. They are liars for the devil. Listen.
Daily, weekly, and monthly basis is significantly more toxic than any chemical they're going to rub into their skin with sunblock.
Wow.
Another, that sunscreen
Unbelievable.
doesn't allow the body to receive healthy benefits from the sun.
Is there any healthy...
No, people, listen to me, man. You have to listen to me. These things don't carry no health benefit. The sun, it don't. I don't care what you say. Beside your emotion and, feelings and all, that's it. As far as you seeing some light or what kind of day it is, what it would have to do with your mode and everything, that's more real than anything else. You understand what I'm saying, people? The sun is not gonna stop you from sick or none of that shit. It's not gonna shine down a ray on you that gonna block anything that this earth have to offer. And it not gonna give you no damn cancer. Do you understand that? Listen again.
Of vitamin D exposure
Vitamin D,
without
my
sunscreen.
ass.
I tell
What a
everybody
bullshit.
no, because people don't use as much sunscreen as they should anyway. So
Yeah,
it's
that
really
they don't use enough sunscreen. They need to use more. They're not using enough sunscreen as they should. This chemical, people, and this person come on TV to tell you that the chemical is better than the sun. It's more for you to come in contact with these deadly chemicals that man made in labs than the sun, people, that they claim, yes, was here. The sun is here, a part of the earth itself. But it can give you cancer. But what man made is the solution. You hear that? What man made is a solution. And what the earth have to offer is the destruction. You believe that? Oh, okay. So yes, people, you belong here. The sun right here is supposed to give you light and energy, the number one source of life. They tell you, yes, you need to hide from it. You need to run from it. You need to put on some screens to stop it from getting to you. You understand? The same thing they call the number one source of life, which is the sun. That's what they tell you. But the number one source of life kill you. Now, I got a different theory as far as what's the number one source of life. I say it's water. And newsflash, that's also killing you slowly by the chemicals that they have in it. So you see, people, you have to understand this in a nutshell. Chemical is our problem. We would have never known to have cancer if it wasn't for these chemical things that they give us, these chemical-based formulas, these chemical-based food. We would never know of cancer. Cancer don't show up in the masses naturally. We prove that time and time and time again. All cancer come from man-made shit. 100% in.
So this is a dinosaur
Now,
bone.
hold on, people. Now, look at this right here. Now, it's not hard to figure out the deception of this world. You can see by what they push. Now, what I just explained to you in the last clip is just to explain and show you that cancer does not start naturally in the human being. That's not part of our life. These government people, these wicked people of this earth that control us, they're the one who make it a part of our life. They create it using chemical. Now, they will go far and wide to try to prove it to you that cancer is something natural happening to the human being. Something that's not supposed to be in your body, like a tumor. They tell you it's natural. Only in hell. The reason why it's natural are these things they can say, yeah, you know, natural things happening to you in the earth, because that's what the earth is about. The earth is about selling you these things to kill you and tell you something natural and good. So listen to what I'm saying here, people. They want to prove that cancer is something that just pop up in the human being naturally and not what they give us to use and participate in giving us the cancer. So they go back and tell you they find cancer in dinosaur. They can find piece of fragment of a dinosaur and show you that they also have cancer. 66 million years ago, they tell you the dinosaur die off, and they went and find evidence of dinosaur with cancer. And nobody can tell me that don't wake him up and show you that these people is full of shit. They all about deceptions, nothing real. Listen.
From our collection, and it shows a
Yeah,
sign
they have a
of
collection.
a tumor here.
Yeah, a tumor here. Where's the fucking tumor, you piece of shit? Where is the tumor? Matter of fact, what the hell you have in your hand? We can't even identify what the hell you have in your hand, but you're showing us a tumor on it. What the fuck is a tumor, you dumb piece of shit? You have a piece of rock in your hand and telling us about a tumor in a supposedly, you know, what's that, a dinosaur? What they call him, a T-Rex? Is that a T-Rex art? Got a tumor in it? What is that you have in your hand? Wow, people, this is stupid shit for the masses.
So this is a dinosaur bone from
a dinosaur bone, people, from their collection. They have dinosaur bone in collections from 66 million years ago when the dinosaur was destroyed by a meteorite, so-called them. That's what they tell you. Dinosaur killed by the meteorite from 66 million years ago, and this vagabond got a piece of dinosaur bone from back then in the hand to show you tumor in the bone. This stunned me right here, people. I'm gonna ask you a question. You still believe in this world? This bust the gate open, people. This kick off the door of deception right there. Just look what they show you and listen to what they tell you it is, people. A dinosaur bone from their collection, and it showed that the dinosaur did have a tumor. What that mean? Cancer is normal. Bam.
And it shows a sign of a tumour
Where's
here.
the fucking tumor, you
So a lot of
fucking
people
dog
think
shit?
that cancer is a modern disease.
Listen.
But we know from the fossil record from 200 million years
Yes,
ago.
from 200 million years ago, the fossil record show that cancer wasn't nothing new. It's here a long time before the human beings. It was even plaguing the dinosaur. Look at this vagabond on screen. I don't know what to do with them when they show up, man. I don't know what to say. Can you believe that shit, people? Can you believe that some grown people that go to school and everything, that they said that's supposed to make you smart, they're gonna smart you up, so they put you in a box. Can't go out unless you ask the teacher, hey, I want to go to the bathroom to pee. Unless you can't move from that box. And then you come to all of that shit where they claim they're going to make human beings smart, and bam! You come up with a bullshit like this. Come on, people, that show that the world is stupid. It's a 100% dumb place we live. Take a listen to this idiot.
That dinosaurs were affected by cancer too.
Yes.
So the difference between dinosaurs of the past and us living in our world today is that there are different factors that can contribute and lead to cancer.
Around 4 in
Yes,
10
there's
cancers
a lot of
could be
things that
prevented.
can lead up to cancer and contribute to cancer. Let's listen to what they go tell you right here. I already tell you what causes cancer. People, use your own, discernment here. Please, look into these things and you tell me what you come up with. What causes cancer? Is it this? Is it this what I tell you with these chemicals that they use to do everything? They put in your food, your water, your lotion, your sunscreen, all these things that they tell you about. They even scare you in that direction so you can use these chemicals. They have a lot of scary tactics on the table that can lead you to these chemicals. You tell me which one you believe. Is it this cancer shit is going around from back then, even plague dinosaur that they tell you about? The made up creature? Yes, they can tell you that just for you to believe that cancer was man-made. Cancer wasn't made and put in us. It's just something that floating around from day one. Even the creatures that occupy the earth before us have it. The dumbest shit in the world.
Through things that we can change ourselves, such as keeping a healthy weight, being more active.
But there are some things that we do that can increase our risk of cancer. And we need to know what those are so that we can reduce our risk.
Okay, well, let the mag be the truth tell you. It's the chemical. Anything that involves chemical, yes, cause cancer to mankind right here on earth. You wanted to know, now you know. Now you know. Cancer don't cause in the human being by naturality. It caused by these things they give us to use, putting these foreign chemicals in the body. I mentioned already, the body biggest enemy is man-made chemical. You can call it man-made or you can call it the devil people potion. That's the ingredients in everything on this side of the earth. That's why we dumb. That's why we stupid. That's why we altered. That's why we limit. We limited. What we can do, we limit. You understand? We don't really have a lot of abilities But we, in this devil earth, we just say, yeah, that's all we have. And, they show you some devil creatures and say, look, they're doing these things and they're doing that. And they look how smart they are. Just for you to think that people really smart in this world and coming up with shit. They show you some peoples, but you can't do it. You can't come near it. You don't even understand how the fuck these regular people with 5 senses like you come up with these things. It never happened. But they have to show your face so you can believe. And then they got you. You understand? Pay attention again.
Live as healthy a life as possible.
Live healthy life. Listen. Reduce your risk of cancer. Look what they show you, people. Cigarette. Now, this is a common assault right here, and a lot of people don't understand. Yes, they throw the cigarette under the bus, if you want to use that phrase. That's what they did. So listen, all of these things give you cancer the same way the cigarette does. But yes, point a eye to the cigarette. So you can point a finger on it anytime cancer show up in certain areas. You can say, there you go. It's the cigarette. Number 1 cause of cancer. No, it's bullshit. 100% bullshit. That's just one of the ways to give you cancer. Yes, they let you addicted to these things that you're gonna need to put in your body, even though they're gonna tell you on the box it's gonna cause cancer. Only a few things they point out and show you that yes, it causes cancer, but the rest of them is good. No, everything they give you to associate it with got cancer causing chemical in it.
Smoking is the biggest preventable cause of cancer
bullshit,
in the UK.
People. Bullshit.
Smoking causes 15 types of cancer.
Wow.
Not just lung cancer, esophageal cancer, cervical cancer.
This dumb shit, people, is 100% dumb shit. I already told you they point the finger on one culprit so you can understand that's where people get cancer. It's bullshit. Like I tell you, it's all set up for the masses. When they finish, you're still gonna buy the deception. Damn.
Kidney cancer, bladder cancer, and bowel cancer.
And listen, people, smoking give you kidney. Let's look at this right here, people. Look at this right here, people. Now, nobody dumb. Now, take a look at the kidney right here. You got cervical cancer. You got kidney cancer. You got supposedly bladder cancer and bowel. Where the fuck the smoke come in? I'm listening, people. Where is the smoke come in? You smoke and it go to your bowels? You smoke and it affect your bladder? You see, I'm 100% right, people? You see, I never fucking miss. Now, look at screen. You tell me which one of these cigarette costs. Smoking, I'm talking about smoking. They mention smoking cause all of these right here. You mention ovarian cancer, you talk about. You say cervical cancer, you mention smoking? Now, people, bowel, that more like what you eat and digesting, people. Did you know that or not? Okay, bladder. It's more like, what, all in what you're taking in, what you drink, people. Bladder is what basically your pee right there. You understand? Holding your pee, and the kidney filter off what you're taking in the liquid, and the kidney filter it. Remember, these organs that getting damaged, they're all filters, people. They're filters. You're not filtering no fucking smoke. Don't piss me off. It's actually filtering what you're putting in your body. Not smoking. Okay. Now listen, they can pass off smoking, lung cancer and smoking and all that, but they can't pass off no kidney problem on smoking. That's what you're drinking, and have the kidney have to go to work to filter it. Listen to me, people, most of those drinks that we drinking, we should never drink it, period. Did you know that or not? We're not supposed to be drinking these things with all these other stuff in it, so the kidney have to filter it off. You're not supposed to drink anything but water. That's it. I hate to break it to you. Drinking juices and all of these things, just messing up your organs. There is no organ that's supposed to be gonna stand all of that shit that you're drinking in your body and then filter it back all the way down. So when you pee, it's clear. like water. What happened there? And you're drinking all these juices and all of these things, but when you pee, water like substance. What happened? Your body's going to work filtering what you drink. So listen, if the body have to filter off all that juice, whatever you're drinking, what gonna happen to that filter? You have a filtering anything. After a while, you have to take that shit out and dash it away. Am I lying? Anything you use for a filter gonna be expired at certain time. The filter gonna be overwhelmed with whatever you're filtering off, and now you need to throw it away. Okay, so listen to me, people. All your organs is filters, and all these things that they show you right here is organs. That's basically what it is, people. The ones that keep in your body, pure and nice. So when you put all of these things in your body, now you put these things to work. And if it's poison, if it's something that bad, you're gonna destroy those organs first. So don't let these people fool you about smoking. Nothing on screen got nothing to do with smoking.
Many more.
And it's not just burning tobacco, lighting
Burning
cigarettes.
tobacco.
Things like shisha can cause
What a
cancers,
fucking joke.
as can smoke.
Yes, they're bringing all of these new shit, vaping and all of these other shit to blame cancer on. They can't fool everybody. We already know what it is. Man-made shit.
Too.
I often get asked about vaping
Yeah, there
and
you
whether
go.
it's more harmful
They
than
just
cigarettes.
bring that shit to the table, people. They just bring vaping to the table. Knowing that all these cancer things gonna plague the masses. All these different cancer gonna plague the masses. That's why they bring these things in, to blame it on, to point the finger on. You don't get it or what, people? Is the operation sicken the masses with cancer. The life that they give us to live in here.
Field or the area of vaping hasn't been well studied. We haven't been doing this long enough to really understand. So for those who are smoking and using vaping as a transition out of that, and I hope that continues to work for you.
What part of your body filtering smoke, people? What part of your body filtering smoke? They tell you the lungs pull in smoke, but the lungs don't filter smoke. Everybody gone dumb. The lungs don't filter smoke, people. So listen to me. Where is the cancer come from in your ball? Where is the cancer come from? How would you have variant, what they call it, cervix cancer from smoking? How would that happen? They lie. Like I mentioned, they have all these things that you're taking in, going in specific areas of your body. Like I tell you, those filters, those organs, gonna go out, and that's our problem. Then the body gonna start malfunctioning.
For those who have considered picking up vaping, I would highly suggest that you don't. We just don't know the impact.
That's what we go blame cancer on.
Is the best thing.
You see, people, they come to tell you about cancer and how cancer basically plaguing the masses. From back then, even dinosaur was plagued by cancer, and the only thing they have to tell you is the smoking cause cancer. What a fucking dumb shit. You have a baby just born have cancer. You have a baby 8 years old have cancer. 14 years old dying from cancer. Them people never smoke. That's what you need to know. They don't even know what the fuck is a cigarette, and they die from cancer. Okay, so what's going on there? It's time for you to open your eyes and realize what they're doing here. It's all deception they're selling you. So listen. Cancer don't have nothing to do with smoking. I'm sorry to tell you, because you was doing all of these other shit, avoiding smoking, because that's what caused cancer. So go on ahead, rub on your sunscreen, go on ahead, drink your water, do all of these things, point the fucking finger and smoking, cause cancer, and continue to use the things that the devil people give you here. Even these devices they give you, hole into your ears, have it in your lap, have it on your body. All of these things is killing your body. 100% in can cause radiation, cause cancer in your body. Listen.
Can do for your health.
Number 2, Leslie.
The human papillomavirus, or HPV.
HPV, people, they're gone. That's the next one. Number 2 cause of cancer. Remember, number 1 is smoking. What a fucking joke for the masses. Listen.
A common virus, and actually 8 out of 10 of us will be infected with this virus at some time.
Yeah, what kind of virus is you talking about? What kind of virus is the human being 8 out of 10 gonna have? This is how they do you in the devil hurt people. I already told you, sickness is a by design shit. The devil people put on us. You understand that? To keep us at bay, to keep us in line, to keep the control on.
HPV is symptomless and has no issues. We can actually clear this virus ourselves most of the time.
Listen.
But in those that are unable to clear it, it can cause cell changes.
Listen, cell changes. And that's exactly what the chemical do, people. The chemical is only messing with your cells. And then the cell damage causes your body to break down. That's why you see they come up with that chemotherapy, radiation therapy. All of it is what, people? Wicked chemical therapy. What that therapy gonna do? Kill your cells. The cells have cancer, so they come to kill the cells. They can't kill the cancer directly, so they kill the cells with the cancer on it. So all of these things that basically getting inside your body, heading for one thing, your cells. That's what holding your body up. That's the lifeline of your damn body. So you understand what I'm saying? That's why when you take the chemotherapy, your hair fall off first. What happened? It heads straight to your fucking head and kill those cells that grow hair. Did you know that? Okay, kill those cells first. The most vulnerable cells is the ones that gonna die quicker. When they hit you with those chemo and them things to stop the cancer, yes, the chemical that they're gonna hit you with, more deadlier than a cancer. It kills cells, period. So it rushes to these areas, killing your cells. They open or they're gambling. This is what they tell you. They're actually gambling, saying that this chemotherapy will kill off the cancer cells before all your cells died by that same chemo. Do you understand what I'm saying? The chemotherapy gonna kill cells. Now, if they give you the treatment and it knock out those cancer cells and no more cancer cell left, then they tell you cancer free, but you now have no cells. You lack of cells now. The same cells that keeping you alive, the same cells that keeping you healthy, now gone. They're not there anymore polluted, they're gone. So now your body lose cells. You think you're gonna live good and healthy after that? So listen, the destruction is on once they tell you you have that cancer that they actually plant in you. The seeds is planting almost every human being. They're just growing it right now with the formulas.
Normal cells, which can then lead on to cervical cancer.
Listen.
It wasn't really in public awareness until personalities like Jade Goody talked about her
see
cervical
that?
cancer.
Who is Jade Goody? You see what I'm trying to tell you? Another sodomite that they put on. They gotta be the one to shine the light on these cancer. Why? Because now they let you aware of it. Now they can give you the remedy, which is the destruction. They lie to you about how you come by the cancer, so they can treat you with that same shit they used to give you the cancer to begin with.
But understanding HPV, preventing HPV, and screening for HPV are one of the main important things we can do to reduce the risk of cervical cancer.
All right, so now they want to find ways how to screen, more ways to screen, and that's how they're going to get rid of the cancer. Something that they have no cure for, people. Why searching for these things that you can't cure? Why? Because they have to start the deadly treatment. The deadly treatment is more wickeder than the fucking cancer that you have, people. The chemo is more wickeder than any cancer in your body, period. Now they're coming with that wicked chemical to supposedly kill your cells.
And other cancers too.
But the good news is that the HPV vaccination that we now give to girls and boys is helping to stop the spread of the infection.
So listen, people. The HPV vaccine saving the world is stopping, male and female from having these supposedly cancer. Take a look at this right here, people. You see that right there? And yes, they're gonna show you a way how to reduce your risk of cancer. What did I just tell you? Yes, if you take any one of these precautions that they give you, it's actually going to lead you to the cancer. I'm not lying. It sounds funny, but this is what these people do. They can't just let you roam free in this earth. Like I tell you, they have to have something like a cancer to plague us, just to keep us in line. Listen.
Did you know that 1 in 10 cases of lung cancer are caused by air pollution?
Yeah, that's bam. They mention air pollution. Now, listen to this right here, people. We don't control the air and the pollution that's in it. You're seeing these jets flying up in the sky, leaving these streaks. What is actually they spraying in the earth? What is it, people? Okay, they talk about the Saharian dust blowing from Africa all over the world. Give you a hazy kind of look in the sky. What the fuck that gonna do to us, and what is it really? We know it's not no African dust. It could never be a dust wake up from somewhere in Africa and travel like a fucking hurricane they give you right there. No, people, it's a fake shit coming from the wicked people of this earth. Like I mentioned, they have so many things in the air that can sick you. 100%. Break your body down and everything. And the EPA gonna say, yeah, we know about it. It's those chemical plants that we have here to feed you the damn chemical. That's what basically coming in the air and sicking you. So they have a remedy for that now. Take a listen.
Majority of them come from smoking, which is sort of very direct air pollution directly into your lungs.
Here we go again, people. Smoking is what polluting the air and now getting into your lungs to give you lungs cancer. You believe that shit? We don't have no chemical plant. It's not have nothing to do with no smoking. We talk about the fireworks that you're letting off in these holidays. These times you give the people to celebrate and give them those same fireworks to shoot up in the sky and let off these funny smoke of burn gunpowder. What that gonna do? No problem there. No EPA check. No air pollution there, right? Take a listen.
But the way it works is tiny molecules in the air floating around, pollutants from things like cars, factories, and from other sources.
Yes, and we don't control none of that shit. We never make cars. We don't have no chemical plant. We don't own none of this shit. It's just the way the devil people give us to live here.
Into the lungs, they can irritate them, and they wake up some sleeping damaged cells there, which can go on to become lung cancer.
Levels of air pollution are higher in towns and in cities. But we also know that smoke indoors from wood fires or passive smoking can also increase your risk.
Yeah, that people, but they're never gonna mention the smoke that they cause. They're never gonna mention none of those things, people. All of these things that they give you, and then later on they can point a finger on it and say, look, that causing cancer. Listen, people, the fireworks is one thing you need to take in consideration. Why would they have that as an event where the government people have these events where they light these fireworks? Big old event. Letting off all the smoke in the earth, but you worry about you lighting a match? You worry about you lighting a match gonna pollute the earth. So what happened to those wildfires that these government people set off every year to convince you that the nature is killing you? They're setting wildfire there to tell you the global warming is on and all. What that doing? Fireworks, a 4th of July, fireworks, New Year's Eve, all of these celebration costs for firework. You please tell me, what is that doing? I guess you don't count that. Take a listen.
Of getting lung cancer.
It's not easy to move away from where you live in order to reduce your risk of air pollution and therefore your risk of cancer.
You can't move from where you live. You're living in hell. It's the same fucking air everybody breathing in hell. Same environment, same damn hair. What you think? You think you can move from one area to another and the air is better? No, I don't think so. It's one trap environment, Earth. The same air everybody breathing. That's what you need to understand.
What we need is lots of action to make the world we live in a much greener,
what
cleaner
a fucking
place.
joke. Green, what you call green? Now listen to me, people. What is green? I already done tell you these trees cause pollens. Pollens cause sickness, allergy and all. That's what they give you from greenery. So yes, the greenery is nature and naturality. but it gonna get you sick. There you go, people. You believe that this can save you? Even the grass got pollens that fucking with the masses and giving them allergy. So what is this they're talking about? Nothing here in this side of the earth is good. Not even greenery and sunlight. The sunlight gonna give you cancer, as they say. These trees gonna give you allergy. Again.
Sometimes this sort of thing can sound scary. You know, we live in a world where there's lots of things around us that can potentially cause us harm.
Yes, and it's all by design. Everything they give you, every ways they give you to live, all by design, destruction.
However, there's an awful lot we can do to prevent more
Let's
cancers.
see what
So
it
the
is.
future of cancer
What it
research is really bright, and it's really exciting that
Yeah,
people
what
are
it is.
living longer and living healthier. Even
Where? When? Where is it the people living longer? When? Remember, lifespan already proved it to you. It's getting shorter and shorter the more we suppose to be advancing life. That's why they're talking about finding cancer earlier in younger people. That's why they're making up all of these machinery to find cancer. What that tell you, people, is that wake you up? Yes, it's getting worse and worse and worse. And I remember telling you this, if you can go back in the days to the 70s, 60s, 50s, no young people never used to have no cancer and dying from cancer. It's bullshit. But the further we go in life, the younger the cancer patient gets. They can show you a St. Jude and these hospitals and showing you these kids with the bald head and crying for money. Don't believe them. That's all a show from the government. The Shriners hospitals and them all Freemasonry. And they're pulling on your heartstring for you to pay them. Yes, they're not treating no youths there with cancer. It's trickery. But like I tell you, the further we go in life, the more life progress, as they call it. You're gonna understand. Cancer showing up younger in people. Younger people. Showing up in younger people. And it's showing up earlier. And get drastic. And basically what you would have say, in the stages. Moving faster in the stages. Yes, as soon as people find out they have cancer, I say, oh, that's stage 4. Now, if you would have checked us, 5 years ago, we would have been able to find it at stage 1. This is what they're going to tell you. But there's no stopping these wicked things that they have on the table to give you cancer. Nobody going to escape it. Listen.
to cancer diagnosis.
There are so many brilliant research teams in the UK, around the world, who are really examining every aspect of cancer and how we can tackle it, whether it's through...
Yes, and with all of them people, supposedly these wonderful people who searching for these things and tackling the cancer, and it's only getting worse. Only in hell you can give people props for making shit worse. Only in hell, people, only in hell, where they endorse wickedness happening to the people. So yes, you can praise these people after they're killing us. 100% devil hurt you living right here. There's no other way to put it. So yes, these people are gonna come and try to prove to you that cancer come naturally from way, way back when the human being occupied the earth. A matter of fact, before that, when dinosaurs used to affect the earth, yes, they also have cancer plaguing them. And now the human being come in after the meteorite destroyed the dinosaur. And now the human beings have cancer now, plagued by the same cancer. What a fucking joke for the masses. And like I say, listen to these people, only gonna lead you to your destruction. You better listen to the BAM. Yes, that's all hard order chaos they're giving you, leading you down to the road of destruction. I'm gone.